Good morning. No, that's good afternoon. I'm used to it being morning. Hi, everybody. I'm here. I'm going to take this off. Hi, everybody. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Good afternoon. Welcome to my studio where I'm drinking my third cup of tea. I just got done with a hike, so excuse my informality, but I'm going with the afternoon bath and Netflix mode today. And I figure it's okay to do that. Oh, whoa, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Go down, go back down. Okay, so you are in my studio, and it's a little bit before noon. We still have 4 minutes. So my video is all done. I just worked yesterday. I stayed off the news, which then I had to do a last minute catch up at 11 p.m. last night, which was not great. Hi, Terry. If you're watching, lurking, or logging in, please just introduce yourself. I'm Tracy Weinzapfel, and this is my home studio. I'm live. I'll turn this around. Let's see. I got everything hooked up because I was editing videos. Okay. So we're just going to get together and I'm just going to draw for about a half an hour. This morning I was live with the members of my Artful Journey and we painted, actually I drew this. We were looking at dahlias. I drew this and then all of a sudden it was kind of like, well, we have time to spare. Let's just paint it. We didn't really have time to spare. We all had time to spare. Hi, Jan. And then I got done and immediately went on a hike with my girlfriends, 6 feet apart, in the wide open range. So there was no touching, hugging. We saw lots of people on the trail. That was really encouraging. And then I'm back here. I had a quick lunch. So my plan from this point forward is spend about a half an hour here with you guys. I've got my camera all set up. And spend about a half an hour just drawing and giving you guys ideas to create. I'm going to keep this same book out. I'm not going to change it. This is just a watercolor book. So, I mean, it just might be a lot, but you might be catching the replay and it might inspire you to just pick up a pen. I meant to get a new Sharpie because I've been working mine overtime. I have 2 of them. Hi, Karen. Again. So, I don't really know what to do with my time other than to get creative, and I've never really had this much time in my life. So I know a lot of people are in the same boat, and just keeping it real. I'm in yoga. This morning I was in pajamas with my members. I figured that wasn't going to go global. Not that this is global, but it's just here. But I just thought, oh, goodness, me in an oversized pair of art pajamas probably isn't what my mother wants to see on YouTube later on. So we painted this. We drew it, painted it, and nobody had to be anywhere. So that is what we did this morning. And then I thought, well, I would go on live here today at noon. And just say, you know, that's, by the way, is I'm recording note to my son not to play video games right now. We share the internet around here. But, so I just thought I would pop on. I pulled out really just one Sharpie because it's the same one. If there's anything left, I'll get a new one. And thought I would draw and just see if you have kids, whatever, it just might be an idea. You can pick up a piece of paper. I won't get into watercolors unless it looks like people have time to spare, which seems to be what's happening around here. But I do have a date with my refrigerator about 1 o'clock. I'm going to clean the refrigerator because I don't like to waste food, and I feel like it's so cluttered in there that nobody knows where anything is. So that's my afternoon plans, along with a bath and Netflix to watch Frankie and Johnny, which my girlfriend pointed me to. So for my members who are back again, I see a lot of them coming back. I'm not going to paint the same thing. I thought about it. Oh my God. Hi, Jennifer. Me too. Oh goodness. That is awesome. Me too. And I real quick, I'm going to say this again, but I feel like it's kind of gone viral, and oops, I don't want my emails popping up. Sorry. If you guys have not gone to the art party link, I'll try to get it right now. I think I've art partied my mouth to death, but hold on. I will give the link. Oh, good. It's popping up. I've been there so often. No, it's not. I will give this link next weekend. Jennifer reminded me. There it is. No, there it is. I got it. Okay. I should have done that before. It's probably saved anyway. But I will post this here, paste that there. Okay. If you guys don't know what's happening, I've talked about it till I'm blue in the face, but it's really exciting. If you go to the link, 24-hour art party, myself and 23 other amazing artists are going to be free online classes next Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They are all recorded, so don't worry about that. The top of the hour, a new artist. Everybody has a unit so that you'll see what the projects are going to be. I finished my project and it's all done. And I actually did 3 projects for it just because I was trying to decide on what I wanted to share. And I treated mine as if I were live. And so and it's just an array of artists. So it's not all art journaling. Don't panic. You're not going to see this 24/7. It's like furniture refurbishing. Jennifer can say what she's doing. What else? Art lettering. Paint parties. I don't have a list. I do have a stack of Oreos, but I don't have a list of that. And until I'm blue in the face, I just gave the link. I will make sure that you have it, but it's free. It's totally free. The artists are all doing videos. Donna Dewberry, she is a one-stroke decorative painter. Sandy McTeer, Heidi Easley, Christy, Tamara, Jennifer, hold on, Beth Watson. I don't have the list. But basically, you can go to every one of their websites, and all of these artists are just willing to kind of give their time and energy and video editing. And it was a little idea that sprouted. And speaking of sprouted, I will show you something else that happened or is happening. Oh, God, sorry, I'm sore. I just went hiking. I hiked socially. I have to get air, otherwise I drive myself nuts. This was a future class and will now have to be moved. Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing. So I planted these a couple of weeks ago. And it is a class I was teaching locally, which I'll just have to reschedule it, I think. Anyway, I planted these now, and I included the seeds and the soil and the everything. And look at this. Now, the only issue I have, and I've noticed, is I probably shouldn't have planted them. I just didn't trust that anything would grow, so I just threw a hunk of seeds in there. But I have marigold, asters, and forget-me-nots, and isn't that crazy? I don't know why, but didn't think I was capable of growing anything. So, the saying, what is it? Plant, blossom where you were planted, or I don't know, bloom where you were planted. Sorry, that was a saying. I actually want to put that on the base of it. That was just it was just an experiment. And for those of you who are signed up for my local classes, I will be rescheduling. I find no choice. Otherwise, we will have to sit 6 feet apart, not touch the same paint bottles, and be in suits from top to bottom, which I'm willing to be in. Okay, so I'm drinking a cup of tea. And this morning when we painted, I kept it dark and crazy. I don't know if I'll have time to paint, but I will aim this camera down just so you can see what I got going on. This is what I did this morning. Hold on, my camera has moved. Okay, so this is what I did this morning. And my norm is not to be so dark. I don't know if it's the mood I'm in or what. That's a little more my speed. Bright and happy. But obviously I'm in a little bit of a mood, maybe because I'm trapped in a 12 by 14 box. Listen, if I'm going to be trapped somewhere, it's in this studio. Today, I don't know what you guys are in the mood for, but I'm thinking one big flower and let it go. Okay, and I won't make it a big deal. I'll paint it if we have time. If I don't, you know, it's just whatever the interest is. I have nowhere to be. I hate saying that. And I've already got my hike in, and I just need to go do some planking. Anyway, so if you have just a piece of paper, that'll do you too. I pulled out, this is just an ultra fine Sharpie. It's funny because my travel bag, here's my travel art, my travel art journal bag has been here, and it's all unpacked. So, everything is everywhere. I guess I don't have the need to travel right now. Okay, so let's just pick this up, and what do we feel? You know what I feel? I know what I feel. I know what I feel. Oh, there we go. Thumbs up. Okay, so if you're watching, oh, and speaking of, I don't know if she's still here, but Whitney White, we're going to have to make some arrangement for you showing up in a formaldehyde, or not formaldehyde, in a hermetically sealed outfit to do my hair. I know I cannot ask for. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Maybe I'm not going to do that. This pen is shot. Sometimes you just have to know when to fold them. Hold on, this probably is too. Oh, this one will work. Okay. Whitney White is my hairdresser, everybody. And if she's looking at my hair right now, she's noticing that I have not. I showered, but no hair this morning. Hi, Judy. Good morning. If you're watching, just say good morning. I can see the chat. Oh, my God. Ugh. There is no way. I know. Listen, and I'm not complaining. So before somebody attacks me and sends me a message about my problem of my hair, I get it. I'm no different. I got it. Okay. All right. At least I'm getting laughs. But I'm bound to get some mean message that says, oh, you and your hair problems. Okay. I get it. I'm not going there. I don't even care. And by the way, I won't message you back. Good morning, Julie. I still love you too, Whitney. Okay. I don't know what we're drawing here. I don't know what we're drawing, but that shirt is lovely. Those are just a bunch of dots. We're just going to do the middle. I didn't have a plan, if you were wondering. If you were tuning in and thought there was a lesson plan. Wrong show. Keep going. Go look for the TikTokers. That's my next thing. I'll probably be TikToking by the end of the day. All right. How about a big sunflower? We could all use some sunshine. And I'll make it like really dark and vibrant. How about that? We started here. What does a sunflower look? Look, I have to literally, oh, my phone is missing. Okay, now that's wrong. Oh, here it is right here. Sorry. Sometimes I have to get a visual on what a sunflower looks like. This morning we did a dahlia, and I thought, oh, that went really, I'd never drawn them before. Sunflower I think I've done. Sometimes oh, there you go. Really big middle. Okay. That's what a sunflower looks like. Okay, this is going to be a really big sunflower that goes off the page. Got it? That's what I've decided. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but this middle has to be oversized for as big as I think it's going to be. I still love you too, Whitney. So if you, and I know Whitney has an art journal because I personally delivered it to her. So whip it out, girl. I was in my office yesterday and kind of left the news off, which was kind of a surprise for me because I'm a newsaholic, but I even fall asleep to the news. I had to turn it off because I found that my anxiety level had reached a new peak, and I did a little panic shopping yesterday. So I'm putting myself on hiatus. Okay, I really forget. I'm putting myself on my own little custom break because I don't need it. It's not good for me. I really want this middle to be large. Sorry, I know all you're watching me do. So really, because I'm working with a Sharpie, I'm just outlining in dots. I don't feel the need to draw big, like penciled circles. This is either going to work or it's going to be a giant failure. But anyway, it's my art journal. I really probably should have picked a larger. This is kind of an oddball size journal, but it's perfect for travel. That's what I also should be doing, is being mindful that this is, I'm not traveling. If you're wondering, I will load this up to YouTube when we're done here. I loaded another video this morning and I can't seem to find it, but I'll find it. All right. Remember, this is more, oh, darn it, more of a Dr. Seuss approach to painting than it is a Bob Ross and his Happy Trees. Good afternoon, Dee. Thanks for being here. I know it's kind of crazy. Yeah, if you guys are just, or if you're new and you've never been here, this is every Wednesday I'm live, and I do have a membership group called Your Artful Journey, which is kind of a really just a member of, like, we really do share. I'm all about art journaling. I'm all about using it in times of good times and bad times. So I literally didn't know it was going to come this in handy. I didn't think it was going to come this handy, but I've been doing an awful lot of painting, so. Yes, hope everybody is well. I know, but I sure talked to a lot of my family members. We're going to just cover the page, and I don't know that there's going to be much of a background in this book page, but I'm going to plan on, in my brain, what I have going on as far as color goes is probably going to be pretty deep and rich in color. Oh, goodness. I love to hear that. I just have so much unending energy right now. That's my problem, and I have to harness it and put it somewhere. I feel like one of those, like, when you go out and look for a dog and they say, hey, this one needs to be walked every 7 minutes. That kind of is like me. I just literally compared myself to a puppy dog, but that's okay. It's one that needs lots of love and walking. I probably could have made the center of this. This will get even larger as we. Why not? You know what? Let's just have some big shooting craziness off this. We're not going to have a background. We're going to just have a giant flower. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come back here. The devil will be in the details on this, okay? I don't know how much I will get done, but if I don't, I will share it. My goodness, if I was... Hiya, Tommy. If I was a puppy, they would be like, okay, this one needs to be taken out every 7 minutes because she's got unending energy. That's also giving me a hard time sleeping. I wasn't joking. This is a rabid sunflower. There it goes. Right off the page. Okay. Whoa. Okay. See, once you have a Sharpie, you're kind of committed. Like there's no turning back. Okay. There we go. We filled it up. All right. Yay, good. I said about a half an hour. I mean, I don't know what everybody has going. I really want to finish this. It'll be... I'm going to paint it. I am going to paint it because I just am going to. If you have to be anywhere, we're 21 minutes in. I totally get it. I will record this because for the next 15-20 minutes, I just want to throw some watercolors on it and just give you the gist of what it could turn into. Nope, that's not right. I'll do the classics just because it's a primary set. Okay, good. I didn't really plan on this, but I feel like I got just a shower and a, what do you call it, waiting for me. Hopefully you could see that. Just a set of watercolors. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to wet this page down. Well, no. No, I'm going to not. But the basis of this whole, oh, I didn't even change my water out from this morning. Okay, the whole basis of this page is going to be yellow. So I really probably could have. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make this whole page yellow. What the heck? Nothing else to do. And then we'll add color from there. There we go. That'll save me a boatload of time. Oops, I should put something in between here. I told my son a half an hour. I lied. Oh well. I'm just throwing that to protect the next page because it will get a little... Okay. We're not going to overthink this page because I really do have to go clean the refrigerator. Don't worry if there's stuff on it from the previous page. It will go away. So this is watercolor paper. If you were using plain white paper, I should warn you, if you're taking watercolors to them, that white paper is not going to take it as well as, say, what I got going on here. Okay. So now I'm going to... Oh, Whitney's cleaning and washing. I'm going to clean my refrigerator next. I've never had that much food that I actually have had to clean my refrigerator and worry about it. Okay. Wow. I should have just taken a picture of this before I started so that you guys... oh well. I need a palette like that. Oh, this is just a simple... this is I don't even know the name of it. I can share it though. Hold on. I think it's Prima. That's Prima. All right, kids. Why don't we just make this super simple? Okay. Now we're going to go in the mix the orange and the yellow together, and we're going to go to the next layer. Like, we'll just keep building on this with yellows and soak up some of this water, and then we'll just hit it with a little bit of red. How about that? How about that? Let's just do that. Let's keep it simple. Oops. Oh well. Good. Grab those art supplies we've been hoarding for so long and we were saving for a rainy day. I mean, a pandemic. Sorry, bad jokes, but I've been reading some really good ones lately. I'm sorry, but the one where the kid asks, why did you name my sister Paris? And he goes, well, son, because when she was conceived in Paris. Good question, quarantine. Oh my God, that just made me laugh so hard. Okay, so I kind of said that this was going to go out and go crazy, and we're going to just we'll hit the reds at the very end here. There we go. Oh, yeah. I couldn't not put color on this. I had to. I couldn't just send you off with an ugly drawing. I had to make it. Now I'll just take some water and flow these colors together. Okay. Yeah, sorry. This had to have some sort of beginning, middle, and end. Oops. All right. Don't worry, there'll be a rhyme and reason of why this got. At least I think it will. Oh yeah, let's do this outer edge in like this red. So when you have the primaries, you can make any color. If you haven't bought a set of watercolors, you can use the Praying primary set, but you can make any color. And you can mix them. That's what all this stuff is for. Okay. You know, that is not as ugly as I thought it would be. You can push color around. And I'm going to let this dry for a second. If you have any questions too, don't hesitate to ask. Now's a good time. I have tons of attention for you. Okay. So I'm just throwing a heat gun on that because we're going to I have to say that this is a ray of sunshine. I keep thinking the creativity is going to dry up here and I'm going to have nothing to share, which that could happen. And but it's kind of like going to the gym and working out and getting kind of stronger muscles. And since I can't go to the gym, yay. I just dry it from behind just to flatten it back out. If you concentrate it too hard, it curls, but it will flatten back out. What is the best heat gun? Your hair dryer. It's located in the. No, I don't use that for blow drying my hair. You can use a hair dryer. This is a, what is this? Probably Marvy. Yeah, Marvy Yoshida. Used to work with them. Just remember, a heat gun is very concentrated in heat, so you will burn things. Like I burn the tips of my hair, and my hairdresser yells at me. And when I say yells at me, I kind of mean she sternly speaks to me. And not, we're friends. Friends do that. Okay. So now is where the fun part begins. I'm not gonna keep you here forever. What is it? 30 minutes. So that's a good session, but I want this to actually be a page when I finish. I don't want this just, I don't do works in progress, half done projects. It's done and gone out of the memory bank. I have a hard time returning to something the next day because I feel totally different. That's not saying I don't have unfinished projects. I got those at the wazoo. Today's pretty enough. I could actually take my stuff outside to draw by myself. So I'm going to do that too. That's on the agenda. And answering the 72,000 messages and emails of people asking about the art party, which again is next weekend. I have a lot of unanswered emails. That's on fire. All right. So I think the center is usually a little more dark. I know I'm cheating, but I have to look. Okay. That's good. Okay. So one thing I'm going to do on this, which I find is kind of a cheat, but it's my favorite, one of my favorite colors is, this is an acrylic paint. So you can use acrylic paints. This is called Quin Gold. If you don't have it, use a darker orange or a brown in the inside of this sunflower, but this is a real good cheat method. It's not even cheating. Okay, the watercolors are done. Ditch them. Move on. So this, get a good stencil brush. Here's one right here. Oh, and with a little bit of, not Payne's Gray. I used to work for Deco Art, so of course I have a lot of acrylic paints and I use them all the time and I love them. So that's Payne's Gray. Now what I'm going to do is brush off my brush. I'm putting paint on it and brushing the paint off of it. Okay, and there's a reason for that. This quinacridone gold is actually like rust in a bottle. It's just a really great orangey, rusty, and the Payne's Gray will add a little bit of depth in there. So for those of you who have acrylic paints, go look on your thing. You probably have quinacridone gold. It's a very, oops. And when I say you're brushing the paint on and you're brushing it off, that's basically what you're, that's why I didn't do a circle in the middle, because I kind of anticipated going in and doing something like that. There was a method to this madness. And in the middle, I think it's a little bit darker. So I will concentrate my color there. Concentrate my color there until I get to the point where I go, that's awesome. Okay. Just using the rest of the paint. There we go. I mean, now it looks, and then when I'm done, just make sure you wipe this off or you use a brush cleaner, because you don't ever leave, don't leave your stencil brush or your, oops, your stencil brush with paint on it, it will, or leave it in water, it just doesn't do well. All right, here we go. Whoops, sorry about that, slam. I really want this to be bold and crazy. I'm into the bold today. This is a Stabilo Aquarellable pencil. I'm just gonna sharpen it. Okay. Good. So this is activated by water. It's a pencil. It's meant to go on glass, metal, wood. It's kind of got a, well, it's aquarellable. It's activated by water. So just make sure you don't use a brush on varnish. Your whole piece will disappear here. Whoops. I will have to keep this really sharpened. So I blow through a pencil kind of quick. So just sharpen. I don't know about you, but it's starting to come alive for me. And I'm almost done. I don't need to go crazy on this. I kind of said quick and easy. I didn't really anticipate. I never do what I say I'm doing, just so you know. Okay, move that over. Oops, sharpen again. Well, what's going on, this happens to be a little ray of sunshine, I guess. A little ray of sunflower. All right. All right, now this middle part's just not bold enough for me. Anybody have any Netflix recommendations? I'm kind of running slim. I'm doing Frankie and Johnny right now. That's what I'm watching. But I'm open to others. I don't know about you guys, but it seems to be coming to life. I think what I'm going to do is do this now. Somebody at some point will have to say, Tracy, stop. So just. Now I'm wondering, because I used to not share that I painted locally. I wonder how many people, because I've had a couple people now go, I had no idea you drew. I know that sounds funny, but my first wine barrel I painted for our local art and wine festival, people were like, I didn't know you painted. Okay. I shared this on my Facebook page, so there might be just a friend. There might be a few friends who see me on the weekends and be like, "Oh my god, I have so many other secrets." All right, so this, do you see, just by darkening the edges, this will stick at it for a while. This will start to come to light. I think you'll surprise yourself. And I just up the size of the Sharpie is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to, oh, thank you, Anne. So beautiful. That's sweet. Thank you. I was going to fill in some like of the black space here, but I just don't know that it's necessary. I just don't want to add to it, but that could be done. So the whole purpose behind that Stabilo pencil was just to make this look dirty too. Wish they would have delivered my wine barrel that I have to paint for our local art and wine festival. I hate to say it, but that would have been really... Oh, that's what I should be doing. I have wine barrel planters that I could go out and paint in my garage. That I could do as well. You know, there's a lot of stuff I could be doing. Okay, I won't keep this going forever because I could add to this forever. But this gives you an idea of picking a flower, and it doesn't have to stay on the page. You can go off the page. I already have my project done. I should sneak peek it, but I'm not going to. For next week's art party, if you're not signed up for it, I'll throw the link here. It's totally free. I reiterate that. And it was all the artists donating 24 hours, 24 artists, 24 artists. And just a small idea that I blossomed out of times that we are very uncertain. So I know, oh, I'm going to come back to the, you probably don't want to just see me sketching this out, but I will come back. Hi. Okay. You might see my son back there. So, bad habit of just sitting there. You know what? I have to say, whoops, you have to wash all that off your hands now. My hands are so dry. I got to do my nails now too, because one more thing I'm going to do to it. So the great news about not traveling around with my art journal is I got to throw some acrylic paints on this. But for those of you, whoops, a little bit off. This is just a stamp pad. I don't know, just going to show that that thing is off the page. Grunge it up a bit. There we go. So not bad. We did it, and we did it 45 minutes, but I was talking for the first 15. So, oh, that was my water. Okay, I got to stand up for a while. So, thank you. Don't forget, next Wednesday I am live, my normal Wednesday night at 5:30. And I do thank you guys for joining me. If you have any questions, I will throw my email address up there. But if you don't get an answer, it means I'm in the bathtub. No, taking a little break later. And my emails are quite clogged up. And if you're messaging me, I'm also getting those messages as well. So I will get, oh, thank you for the hearts. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will immediately go over to YouTube. And you can always, I don't know, there's some sort of, you can like a button or hit subscribe and get notified when I'm live again. I won't be coming live to you again today. I'm going to go, unless you want to join me in the bubble bath, which that's not an open invite. One of my friends suggested that would give me a whole new client base. Not interested. So stay safe, stay in, stay socially separated. I hate the word distancing. Thank you, Anne. Stay well as yourself. And for those of you, I'm probably going to make brownies later or banana bread because I have bananas that are going bad. And I'm not a baker, not a cooker, not in anything. So that means we are really in a situation if I'm pulling out and baking. Anyway, all my best, and thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna go clean out my refrigerator, and hopefully this is a bit of a ray of sunshine. Thank you, Terry. And you can always share the videos or share what's going on. Oh, I'd love for you to share the art party link. That has taken off in ways I never knew. This is what I keep saying. The athletes have the limelight all the time. They are on every channel. They are professionals, amateurs, college, you name it. But us little artists are standing in the background going like this. We're waiting for our time. We're waiting for somebody to... I'm just loving all the art and all the musicians. Garth Brooks is going to be live sharing a half an hour of requests. I mean, how cool is that? I got to figure out when that is. And I saw Luke Combs the other day. So it's just so amazing that we're kind of forced. It's not amazing, but it's just a situation where I see that the creative people are going, wait a minute, I got something. And I love that. We can't solve it, but we can at least not sit here and twiddle our thumbs and be mad at everything. So I will see you guys. If not before Wednesday, I'll be around. Okay. Thanks so much. And I hope this encourages you to paint something, get creative. I will see you all, and immediately this will go to YouTube. So that link will be up there soon if you missed anything or just wanted to pause it. Bye.